Alright, what's on everyone? So today in this video what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be going over how you guys can prevent getting scammed, how not to get scammed when reselling or buying Hypebeast brands. Really, like this can go for almost anything, I'd say, in terms of trading, buying, selling. Just how not to get ripped off and lose your money to someone that just doesn't have a life and scams people, basically. That's, you know, just a few people that do that. And by the way, I have a series coming soon where some of those people I'm gonna be exposing that scam. So if you're a scammer, you're about to have a lot of fun. But yeah, that video is coming soon. It's just taking a while to make though, because I have to gather everything. But we're just gonna get in this video on preventing how to get scammed, so you guys can keep your money safely and get the stuff you want with trusted people. So just hope you guys will enjoy. Here's my cat. It's right here. Y'all can't see him. He's just chilling. But yeah, off topic completely there, but let's get started. Subscribe if you're new and drop a like. Let's begin. But my first real tip that I have is I'm actually going to discuss buying first, because that's really the main thing that people get scammed with, is from what I hear is buying, and then usually after to trading and things like that, which there's a lot of stuff I can discuss on that, which again, that's why I'm putting it towards the end a little bit. But with buying, the first thing is that make sure your person has real references. And what I mean is, make sure that real people that actually buy stuff, like things that don't look like fake accounts, are actually commenting under the reference post. And even check if they have a reference post. If they don't have any references and there's nobody that has commented saying, hey, they're legit, that you can even trust. Like if there's just a bunch of fake accounts saying, hey, this person's legit, don't even think about DMing him for the thing you want. Because guess what? The thing that you're probably gonna DM them for, they've gotten from scamming other people out of their money. And what are you doing? So you're not even gonna get the item if you pay for it. They're probably just gonna A, ship it to themselves, and then that's tough right there. I mean, you can then just, I don't condone this, but you know, just do some funny stuff, you know, pizzas to their house, things like that. Pretty sure it's illegal, so don't do that. But yeah, you know, just things like that. You don't wanna just end up in a situation like that. So make sure the person actually has a legit account, and you know, just, they have to have real references. If they don't have any references, period, then why are you even on their page? Like, just leave it, unless they're a new starting account, which, still, I probably wouldn't. It just is too sketchy nowadays. Like, people can be making new accounts left and right because their last one got banned for them scamming, things like that. There's a lot of people scamming nowadays. So what I think is make sure they have references and people that are actually real, that they bought from. They have to be real accounts. There's accounts with no profile picture, accounts on private that just look like fake accounts, like 50 following, 200 following. It's like some random person that doesn't even look like they're into buying anything like that. Then just don't buy from that person, because chances are you're not gonna get a legit item that you're looking for. You're not gonna get the same item that you want, or you're just not gonna get it at all. And most likely you're not gonna get anything at all. Alright, but the next thing I really want to stress here is, again, it's under buying stuff. That's really what I just want to discuss first before I get into trading. Because trading is going to take a lot more time to explain. But when you're buying something, if the price seems too good to be true, please don't buy it. I mean, I'm not saying that, like, if the person's legit and you know they are, like they have real references, they have maybe a larger following, and they offer you a really good price on something that you really want, and you know that you can trust them, then go ahead. You're good. And that's how it works. And you'll be fine. There you go. You get your item for a steal. And don't like not trust steals. Like, trust good deals. Like, if you get a good deal, please buy it. Like, that's saving your money. But what I'm saying is that if there's a post and the comments are disabled and it's like a video and the price is under the retail and it's like a box logo or something like that, or someone's selling AirPods for $120 and they have like 10 pairs of them and they're selling each one for $120. First of all, they're losing money. So just think about that. Like, why would they sell them for something that they would lose money on? That just does not make sense, especially that many of them. And like, if there's nobody commenting in it, nobody's saying that they're legit and they received them, they look fake, then just don't. Because the chances are that if you buy them, you're A, never gonna receive them and you're gonna lose that money. It's gonna be really hard to get it back, or basically impossible. Or B, you're just gonna receive something completely unrelated, or they just won't even work. Like, they'll be completely fake. So that's really what I just want to stress there, is that if it seems too good to be true and you know you can't trust the person, you don't know them well enough, like you don't have that like seller to buyer connection, like if it just seems like too good and they just are really like discussing also like sketchy things too, like paying through like Cash App. I mean, I'm not necessarily gonna call Cash App and PayPal and those things sketchy, because you know they aren't. It just depends how the person uses it. So make sure you're just really careful. Don't gift your payment unless you really, like, if you know the person. What I'm saying is that the gift option on PayPal, all right, because I assume most of you probably will be paying through that. The gift option on PayPal literally says friends and family, and the person is not a friend or an online friend that you can trust, or B, a family member, then don't do that. Don't do that. It's not necessary, because if they're not a friend and you don't know them, then why would you gift them a payment? Because then that just most likely means they're gonna take your money. I made that mistake and that was tough. I did get my money back, but it took a really long time. So I just really want to stress that there. is that please just don't do anything like that. Just not that complicated. Just don't gift your payments unless they're a friend or family member or an online friend that you trust, a well-known reseller that has references that says you can give. And B, don't trust the price, especially if it's like under the retail and the item goes for more than that or it goes for the retail point. And especially if the item looks just not legit or it looks too good to be true, don't do it. Simple step, but a lot of people mess up in it, and I just really wanted to bring it up here. Next up though, I want to discuss trading because I feel like a lot of people get scammed doing trades. Now, there's some simple rules I want to throw out there. First, don't ship first. I mean, unless again, it's someone that you can trust, the same rules apply as buying. If it's like an online friend that you know you've bought from before, or someone that has a lot of really good references when trading items, not just if them buying items or selling, but if they have some references saying, hey, this guy made a good trade with me, then yeah, this may be someone you could ship first with. And you know, then that's all good. You'll probably get the item you want, all that. You don't have to worry too much, and you can trust that person and make that connection, and that's good. But if the person, again, they have comments disabled in certain posts, their references don't seem legit, and they haven't done many trades before, their stuff doesn't look necessarily right, it looks sort of like replica, then don't trade with them. Please don't, because the chances are that they will ask you to ship first, and if you ship first, then you will not get the item you want, and that is not a good look for you, because then you lose that item that you just traded, and especially if it's worth a lot more, then you just lost that item, which is very expensive. So that's just my recommendation right there. Don't ship first. Be very careful. You have to have that connection with that person. You got to know them. If you know them, then you most likely will be guaranteed the item you want. And if you get the item you want, then maybe you make some money off it and get some new stuff. Just don't get scammed, because then you don't get anything you want at all. But I really just feel like I'm almost done here. Like it's really all that you need to do to avoid getting scammed. Don't trade with people you don't trust. Don't buy from people you don't trust. Don't gift payments unless they're an online friend that you know well. They got good references from people that have gifted them before and received their item. And unless they're a family member too, like just follow those basic rules. Like if it's someone that you don't really know and they just sort of come in your DM, especially if someone comes in your DM asking for you to buy something from them, that is also sometimes can be sketchy. Unless you put on your story explicitly or you have something out there that says, hey, I'll buy anything anytime, just DM me, then that's fine. But if someone just randomly comes to DM saying, hey, you want to buy this, and it's a super low price and it just looks a bit off, don't do it. And especially if someone comes in your DM asking for a trade on a certain item and the trade just seems too good to be true, like if they're offering you something that's like $200, $300 above, just don't do it. And because they'll probably end up asking you to ship first, or y'all ship at the same time and then they just never ship theirs. So yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen, or the tracking will be fake, something like that. Like, we don't need to get that deep because it's just not that complicated, but if it does get to that point, then that's what's gonna happen, and you're gonna get scammed if you just, you know, are a bit too lenient with some people. So you gotta be careful out there. Just make sure you're watching your back. Make sure you got people watching your back too, because you don't wanna be riding out here solo, because there's so many scammers now, and y'all really gotta be careful. So many people with fakes and reps, and it's really risky. So that's all I'm gonna say there really to close it out. Just don't gift payments, especially don't send payments to people that you don't really know or trust, and don't be shipping first unless it's someone that you can trust really well, like you bought things from them previously is what I'd recommend. Make sure they got real reference too. If their references look fake, if it looks like for people that look like fake accounts, they're all private accounts and stuff like that, just don't do it. If it just doesn't look real, the prices look too low. I mean, I'm saying if the price is too low though, and it's someone that you trust though, then maybe you can go ahead, and that's just a steal deal. But just be careful. All I'm gonna say there, really close it out. I just talked for like 3 minutes or like 2 minutes straight. That's what I'm saying. Just please be careful. But that is the end of the video there. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. I'll be doing more videos like this. Make sure you guys don't get scammed. Just reselling tutorials, supreme drops, reviews, most hyped items, predictions, things. I don't need to keep listing it. You all know what I do here. I'm gonna be doing more vlogs also soon, because I know that's what people enjoy the most is when I do vlogs. Just, you know, I just gotta find time for it, if you all see what I'm saying there. But I've been really busy with school lately too, so that's why I haven't been doing as many videos. But I promise this one's gonna be out probably Sunday is the day that it'll be out. And yeah, once that video is out, then I'm gonna try and stay consistent, probably post Monday and Tuesday hopefully, and hopefully I'll be able to post Thursday. No, I don't think I'm posting Wednesday, but just really that's why I just want to update y'all on. Hopefully that's what it is. And yeah, drop a like too. And yeah, thank y'all for 22,000 subscribers. I've got to say that, and let's get the road to 23K right here. So just thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm exhausted, so I'm probably just gonna take a nap, and that's it. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all there. So thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. And yeah, that's it. Peace out. Don't get scammed.